Welcome here, everyone, here to Hillside. We're going night racing here this weekend. You see the Ferris wheel in the background up here in Boston. The cars are lining up on pit road. A big shake-up this week. Ash Curtis has moved out. Look at that big Ferris wheel compared to the two little ones. Ash Curtis has left. Has got moved up from Knockout Q. He's now locked in the show. Cody Monaco dropped from 30th to 31st. So Cody Monaco is now in Knockout Q. Hillary Sanchez, I think, has already got damage coming out of pit road. It's a tight pit road. Look at all these cars sitting here. This is kind of a short track, so this might help that 8 car make it this week. Alex Wheeler. This is actually the first time for a lot of these cars coming here to Hillside. And especially it's the first time that we're running at night here at Hillside. Usually this is a day race. And man, Saculli just set a blistering lap. And then he gets beat right back by the 37. He's about to come back around. Put him back to the top of the board. Man, 34. Not looking that quick. There's Cody Monaco and then there's Isaiah Monaco. Eric Monaco started the season out in Knockout Q, got out of it. So now it's back to 2 Monacos in Knockout Q. It was Eric and Ryan Monaco that were in Knockout Q, and now it's Cody and Isaiah, who were both locked in, gets knocked out to Knockout Q now. See, Al Agassi has now dropped to 10th spot. This is the Richmond car for Robbie Jackson. This is the Richmond car that they had. Isaiah Monaco locks himself in. The Monacos were bad fast here last season. But Annie Thomas won this race last season in a Ford. Al Agassi jumps back up into 9th. Well, he jumped back to 6th and got knocked back to 9th. And then he goes to the top of the board. Luke Ryan looking to make his first Sportsman race this season. Hasn't made one yet, I don't think. Looking at the points, I don't see him scored any owner's points. Looking at a guy running second quickest right here, and it's Robbie Jackson, and that's number 8. He's coming to pit road. As they have fixed pit road. Last season we had so many problems out of pit road. As every car's getting turned and going head on into the barrels, they moved it off the back straightaway. It's now to the front straightaway. Saculli back to 10th. This might be the race like Richmond, where cars kept coming in. 8 car got some tires this week. They went and bought some Goodyear tires. Is this 17 car bad fast up to 3rd? Both the Legacies are in. Al and Jack Saculli locked in right now. In the Bank of America Chevrolet. He would love to make it. He's not made a race in a couple weeks, and it's been bad for this 5 team. As he jumps up to 5th quick. He put Al Agassi on the bubble. Al Agassi would hate to go home, and he's battling with Jack Agassi right here. All these cars right here are like so close together in speed. They're battling. This 53 gets a good run on somebody. He's in the show. He's now 11th. He's actually tied. Him and Al Legacy are tied right now for the 10th spot. Al Legacy would get in via owner's points. Al Legacy just got knocked out by Derek Edison. So a Ford Performance car just knocked the Ford Performance car out of the show. Al Legacy driving this thing as hard as he can, running way low. Does that put him back in the show? No, it doesn't. He's now 11th. With 3 minutes, Jack Legacy is trying to get in the show. Derek Edison on the bubble. Oh man, Al Legacy is now running some quick laps. He has about wrecked the 53. He is driving this thing super aggressive because he knows what he has to do. He has to get in the show. 3 wide. Look at this run down the straightaway. 19.16. Somebody has just jumped up and knocked Derek Edison out. So right now, the 38 is locked in the show. 3 minutes left of knockout queue left. 34's running some bad fast laps though, as he's trying to get everything he can get out of this car. I think it was right here Samet Oskin jumped up and knocked Derek Edison out of the show. There's a big group of cars. Right there's Derek Edison. 55 of Cody Monaco just jumped to 10th. Cody Monaco just knocked Jack Legacy out of the show. So all 3 Ford Performance cars are going to the house. Jack Legacy on the outside looking in. 18.086, 18.089. These 3 Fords are trying to push each other. I think they're trying to help because Robbie Jackson knows where he got a lot of his cars from, and it's from Ford Performance. 18. That puts them both. Actually, does not put Al in the show. It puts Jack in the show. It puts Robbie on the bubble. With a minute left, Robbie Jackson on the bubble. To make it in the show. Al Legacy is currently 14th quick. Derek Edison 13th quick. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. Somebody can come out here on a set of fresh tires real quick and set a quick lap. They gotta beat a 19.031. 19.1. I don't think it's going to be enough. Unless somebody's out here just setting blistering laps. 37. A Wheeler just set a 19.1. And he's got a minute to just, drive it as hard as he can drive it. So is Robert Hernandez. They're both flying around the racetrack. 19.3. Yeah, they're not going to make it on a 19.3. Car's already done for qualifying for the night. Joshua Saculli locked in. I think it's the final time for some cars to come set laps. Al Legacy probably won't have enough momentum. Almost wrecked right there. Nope, not gonna be enough. Al Legacy is gonna be going home. Here at Boston, Jack Legacy is in the show in the Peanut Patch Ford. Robbie Jackson also in the show in that number 8. This was the Richmond car they bought off Team SB Wood Brothers, and he got it in a show with a 19031. You can see it said complete right there. Robbie Jackson is trying not to tear this engine up, so he's going to come in and try to cool it off. First, some cars is going to run some more laps. It actually helps them build some knowledge here. Derek Edison and Al Agassi also running some more laps. Basically, it helps them because they can go back and just tell their team, like, hey, we got all this knowledge out of qualifying. Cars that are making it this week: Phil Parker, Jack James, Isaiah Monaco, Luke Ryan, Connor Hurley, Jack Lagasse, Joshua Sakelli, Taylor Brian Price, Samet Oskin, and Robbie Jackson will all make the show this week. Next week is a tough break. There's some good cars in this show that could have made the show and could have been contenders, I think. Al Lagasse is one of them that has to go home. A lot of these cars are good cars. They're not just sitting here on junk piles missing the show by a bunch of speed. There's a lot of good cars in the Sportsman series right now. But we'll see you in just a couple moments as they're getting drivers to their cars for regular qualifying. These cars will qualify near the back. They also have to basically cool their engines off, so that's why they're really not near the front. There's sometimes where we see a car break some speed, but we'll get you right back to green. We'll get you to the race in just a moment.